Johnson. State of Michigan versus Noel Johnson. City of Lansing versus Noel Johnson. 24-03065. Appearance, please.
Elizabeth Marconi on behalf of the City of Lansing.
Assistant Public Defender Justice Strauss on behalf of Mr. Noel Johnson, who is here remotely.
Okay, this matter was scheduled for a no option possession free trial. How are we proceeding?
Your Honor, the city has made no offer on this case and believes it's appropriate.
Your Honor, Mr. Johnson would like to plead to the charge today.
You raise your right hand, sir. Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give is the truth and the whole truth under penalty of perjury?
Yes, I do.
Okay, you can put your hand down. Okay, Mr. Johnson, you have the following rights that you could give up if you wanted to plead guilty. You have the right to the presumption that you're innocent. You're innocent until proven guilty. You have the right to take this matter to trial and the right to require the city to prove each element of the charge of no option possession beyond a reasonable doubt. The right to see, hear, or question any witness called to testify against you. The right to subpoena witnesses that would testify on your behalf. And the right to remain silent or waive your silence at trial and take the stand. Do you understand each of those rights?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you want to waive those rights in order to enter a guilty plea to the no ops?
Yes, ma'am.
Is anyone threatening you to do that?
No, ma'am.
Any promises extended to you to get you to plead guilty?
No, ma'am.
And are you pleading guilty because you believe you are guilty?
Yes, ma'am.
Now to the no ops in possession, how do you plead?
Guilty.
Factual basis.
Mr. Johnson, on October 5th of 2025 at approximately 12:45 a.m., were you driving near or around Maplewood in Norman?
Yes, ma'am.
And is that located in Ingham County in Lansing, Michigan?
Yes, ma'am.
And at that location, when you were driving, were you pulled over by a police officer?
Yes, ma'am.
And did that officer ask you for your driver's license?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you fail to display that driver's license?
Yes.
Is that because you did not have a license at that time?
Yes, ma'am.
City.
I believe the date was 10/5/2024, not 2025.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Mr. Johnson, correction. Was that on October 5th of 2024?
24, yes, ma'am. Yeah.
Thank you.
The city staff said, Your Honor.
And for satisfied with the factual basis, I'll accept your plea and find your plea to be freely, voluntarily, and intelligently made. He's in NPLC for the next 10 years, or 8 years.
8 years. He is under the impression that he is getting out on April 8th, 2027.
Yeah.
That's the earliest. That's his earliest discharge date.
Understood.
That's if he's eligible. Former litigation manager for Department of Corrections.
Thank you, Your Honor.
His discharge date is, it says April 8th, 2034. Nonetheless, I will, the fine is $200 and I'll have them submit a prisoner remittal form. Any additional matters for the record?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
Your Honor, is there any way that he could get jail time?
PR. It's gonna get $20 fine. It's all set. You're all set, sir. This is the City of Lansing versus Nathan Cright, 25-02625. Appearance, please.
Elizabeth Marconi on behalf of the City of Lansing.
Assistant Public Defender Joseph Hardy and Mr. Craig. My understanding that Mr. Craig was released from custody last week. Our office has not had a phone number or address associated with him. Check the hallway. Courtroom. That's all we have to say.
I'm sure they are involved with the truth. What was the trespassing location?
There's a private residence, a rental residence.
Did you require, did a witness come?
I witnessed it from your honor.
And the witness will not be required to appear if there is another final free trial. And so the trial must be set. Is that what's going on? Yeah. the 15th. Okay, we'll cancel the trial date. Yeah.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Thank you.
This is the City of Lansing versus Jeffrey Gerard, 25-03381. Appearance, please.
Elizabeth Clerk-Moloney on behalf of the City of Lansing.
Clerk will request permission to practice under NCR 8.120 under the supervision of Jessica Straw.
Permission is granted. This is a final pre-trial for assault and battery. Is Mr. Gerard here?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and were there necessary witnesses here?
No, Your Honor, the city has been unable to get in contact with them, so the city would be making the motion to dismiss.
Motion to dismiss is granted without prejudice. We'll get you a copy of dismissal. The city does have the right to reissue this against you. You understand that?
Yes.
Okay, you have any questions?
No.
Okay, you're all set. You can hang tight for your paperwork. City of Lansing versus Joseph Forback Marcera. This is the file number 23-01941. Appearance, please.
Elizabeth Clerk-Moloney on behalf of the City of Lansing.
Assistant Public Defender Jessica Straub on behalf of Mr. Joseph Forback Marcera, who is standing to my right.
Okay, this matter was reset so he can have an assessment done at CMH. Was he able to do that?
Yes, he was, Your Honor.
Is there an offer?
Yes, Your Honor, the city is making an offer to amend the charge to an operating while visibly impaired.
Who you want to proceed, counsel?
Mr. Forback Marcera would like to accept that offer today.
Yeah, paperwork, prepare it. This is an advice of right, simply information. So raise your right hand, sir. You solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give us the truth and the whole truth under penalty of perjury.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and this is your signature on this document?
Yes.
You've gone over these rights with your attorney, correct?
Yes.
You understand all of these rights?
Yes.
You also understand that you would need to waive or give away all of these rights if you wanted to plead guilty to the amended charge?
Yes.
That includes your right to the presumption that you're innocent. You are innocent until proven guilty. You have the right to maintain innocence, take this matter to jury trial, and require the city prove each element of the charge being brought against you beyond a reasonable doubt. Do you understand that?
Yes.
You have the right to see, hear, or question any of the witnesses called to testify against you at trial, the right to have witnesses subpoenaed to testify on your behalf, and the right to present evidence at trial that you believe show a defense to the charge being brought against you. You understand those rights?
Yes.
You also have the right to remain silent at trial or waive that silence and testify. And so are you willing to give up each of those rights?
Yes.
Anyone threatening you to do that?
No.
Any promises being made to be sure to give up those rights?
No.
Are you currently on probation or on parole?
No, sir.
You understand that by pleading guilty to the amended charge, it could result in the conviction that you may need to report to a current employer, or you may need to put this on a future job application.
Yes.
It also could have impact on where you can travel or get immigration status.
Yeah.
You understand that?
Yes, I do.
Okay. As to the amended charge of operating while visibly impaired, how are you pleading, sir?
Guilty.
Is that because you believe you're guilty?
Yes.
Factual basis.
Mr. Forback Marcera, on or about May 20th of 2022, were you operating a vehicle at East Kalamazoo and South Cedar Street in Lansing, Michigan?
Yes.
And is that located in Ingham County?
Yes.
And while you were operating your vehicle, was your blood alcohol level 0.103
Yes.
contrary to law?
Yeah.
Just to be satisfied with the factual basis.
The court is also satisfied with the factual basis. I'll accept your plea. I find your plea to be free, voluntarily and intelligently made. It's matter is set for sentencing July 20th at 9 a.m. You need to go downstairs and meet with our probation department before you leave here today, so that they can get you scheduled for a pre-sentence interview. You are required to undergo a substance abuse assessment. But because you just did one, you can sign a release and have that turned over to our probation department, okay? Is there someone else from the Department of Corrections? Any additional matters for the record?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
That was from defense. Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, he said we'll get you downstairs. Maybe they locked him back in St. Louis. That's all up in St. Louis. How can we help you, sir? Mr. Johnson, can you hear us? What, do you know why they logged you back in?
I didn't think I was done, so I told him to shut off.
You are done. You pled to the no ops.
Do I get sentenced today or no?
Yes, I said your fine was $200, but you're in custody, so I'll have a prisoner remittal form prepared.
What is that, ma'am?
That means that they'll send it over to the Department of Corrections to collect the fine.
Oh, so it's just a fine?
Yes,
Thank you, ma'am.
you're welcome. Okay, let's see. This is the City of Lansing versus Gregory Fox, 25-03799, 25L297, 5621, 5622, 25L298, 5811. Council appearances.
Elizabeth Kirk Molney on behalf of the City of Lansing.
Assistant Public Defender Justice Drive on behalf of Mr. Gregory Fox, who is here via Zoom.
Okay, these matters were reset because his license was restricted until May 19th. And so he has a driving while license is suspended and basic speed, no insurance, twice. How are we proceeding?
Your Honor, the city has made the following offer to Mr. Fox. The DWLS will be amended to an impeding traffic as his license is now valid. The insurance, civil infractions, either will be a 1-for-1, plead guilty on one, accept responsibility on one, dismiss the other, or you can have two impedings. It is his choice, and then the speed would remain.
Your Honor, I have not had a chance to tell him about that offer at this time.
Can you reset this, please? We can do July 13th at 10:30. Let's be reset to July 13th at 10:30. Your attorney will go over your offer. If you're going to accept it, payment is due at the time of plea. You have any questions?
No.
Okay, any additional matters for the record?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
You're all set, thank you.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. City of Lansing versus Isaac Howard, 25L29711051. Appearance, please.
Elizabeth Perfoley on behalf of the city of Lansing.
Okay, Mr. Howard does not have an attorney, is that correct?
That's correct, Your Honor.
Mr. Howard is here for a failure to display an operator's license. You spoke to him already?
Yes, Your Honor, and he has displayed a valid operator's license. The city would be making a motion to dismiss.
Trying to make sure it's on a citation. You're all set, thank you. City of Lansing versus Dupree Trice, 25-03039. Appearance, please.
Elizabeth Perfoley on behalf of the city of Lansing.
This is the public defender, Jessica Strong, on behalf of Mr. Dupree Trice, who had previously been here via Zoom, Your Honor. We tried to put him in a breakout room, and then I think he logged off.
I think he's here now. Okay, this is a plea for alcohol in public. How are we proceeding?
He is leading to.
Mr. Trice? Okay.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, you're pleading to the open alcohol in public?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give is the truth and the whole truth under penalty of perjury?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, you can put your hand down. You understand that open alcohol in public is a misdemeanor, and that means you have the right to a jury trial and the right to the presumption of innocence at the time of your trial. You understand that? You have the right to require the city prove each element of the charge being brought against you beyond a reasonable doubt. You have the right to remain silent at trial, and they can't use the silence against you, or you can waive silence and testify, and the right to cross-examine any witness that they call and subpoena witnesses to testify on your behalf. You understand each of those rights?
Yes.
And you're willing to waive each of those rights to plead guilty to the charge, correct?
Yes.
Anyone threatening you to do that?
No.
Has there been any promises extended to get you to plead guilty?
No.
Didn't this plea fail because he told me that the bottle was closed or was not open? Why are we wasting my time? You can't give me a new story under oath. He already gave me the story under oath. So there's one of two options: trial or trial, non-jury or bench. How do you want to proceed? Because I'm not taking a different story today. We're not playing that game anymore. If you tell me the truth under oath, you can't now later change it to get the plea in. How are we proceeding? They amended it to breach of peace civil infraction. Do you accept responsibility?
I'm sorry. What was that?
The city has just amended the charge to the breach of the peace, which is a civil infraction. So it's not a criminal action. Did you want to accept responsibility to that instead of pleading guilty?
I accept responsibility for yes.
Your fine is $75. Are you paying that today?
I can pay it within an hour or two. Yes, I can pay today.
Okay, I'll note that you'll pay today. We'll get this in the system and you should be able to pay within an hour.
Thank you.
Thank you. You're all set. City of Lansing versus Marte Lopez. Trying to understand the note. I don't even know who wrote this note in here. Warrant erroneously canceled. Balance from bond applied. Just if this yield $23.
Yeah.
It says you owe $23. What are you gonna pay?
I could pay it today.
I'll get you to the window. You're all set, ma'am.
All right,
Thank you. You're welcome. City of Lansing versus McLeod Beasley. 25-00506. Yes, please.
Elizabeth Crockmoley, on behalf of the city of Lansing.
Simone Commander Joseph Hardy on behalf of Mr. Beasley. We're standing here to my right.
Mr. Beasley. Let's see, has any hinder, obstruct, oppose? How are we proceeding?
At this time, we would like to request a second pretrial. Based on current conversations with Mr. Beasley, our intent at this moment is going to be to proceed to trial on this. But we received a police report, but not any of the body cam footage, so we put in a request for that discovery. So we'd just like a little bit more time to get that sent over, if it exists.
You know, some body cam and likely to go to trial.
The city has offered has put in the following offer as well, so it's on the record, a breach of peace civil infraction.
And I've communicated that with Mr. Beasley. Our intent is still to proceed to trial.
And so you understand that you're offered a civil infraction, a $75 fine. You understand that? Is that a yes?
Yes.
Okay, you want to review the body cam first? Okay, so, and you have the right to do that, and should do that. We're gonna get the body cam, or if they're gonna get the body cam, we're gonna set this out so that you can have an opportunity to review that with your attorney. And should you change your mind, you'll let us know at the next court date. Any additional matters for the record?
Your Honor, I know normally it's about 3 weeks for body cam. There is a live body camera for this matter. I think there's at least 11 officers who are present, so maybe a little more time if the court would be willing.
July 13th is, I think, the next available date anyways. At what time?
At 10.
At 10:30.
Thank you, Your Honor.
No problem.
Thank you.
Do you have any questions?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, we'll get your notice to appear. You all set?
Thank you.
You go try. Why do we not so much fun? Okay, this is the city of Lansing versus Katie Griffith, 26-01063. Appearance, please.
Elizabeth Crockmoley on behalf of the city of Lansing.
Good morning, Your Honor. Eric Shepherd here on behalf of Katie Griffith. We're both present in person. She's standing to my right.
Okay, Ms. Griffith is here for a no plate. How are we proceeding?
Your Honor, the city has been given proof of a valid plate. The city is making a motion to dismiss this matter.
We concur in that, Your Honor.
Motion is granted. You're all set. Thank you.
There's no destruction of fingerprint or arrest card, Your Honor, because this is the ordinance, but to the extent that it can be removed from micourtcase.com and that type of thing. I know there's some legislative action in place on that, but I just want
It's a
to.
citation, so I don't really know what you would have to file to do that. You would have to file something.
Yeah, I'm just asking.
Yeah, it's a citation. Was she fingerprinted?
No.
I didn't think so. So,
Yeah, I get it. Just wanted to see what the policy was.
thank you. Okay, City of Lansing versus Amanda Hart. That's 26-00978.
Elizabeth Marconi on behalf of the city of Lansing.
That's you, for you.
Mr. Public Defender Joseph Harding, on behalf of Ms. Hart.
It's not, you can sit down if you need to. No. I don't think they'll be here that long, though. This is blood alcohol content above 0.17. How are we proceeding?
At this point, Ms. Hart has a substance abuse assessment scheduled for this Wednesday. It's my understanding that those, even after the assessment itself, there's several weeks until it's sent to client. So we're just requesting an adjournment to allow for that process to go through.
Ms. Hart, did you know that you can appear via Zoom?
I did not know.
Yeah, you don't have to come in person.
I called and they said that I could come in at 8 o'clock, so I was not aware of that.
Oh,
It was just difficult for me to get there with two cooking.
I can imagine. So that's why I just want to make sure
Okay.
you're aware that you can appear via Zoom.
Thank you for that knowledge.
July 13th at 10:30.
July 13th at 10:30. We'll get you your notice to appear. Do you have any questions at this time? Oh, any additional matters for the record?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
No, it's clear.
Thank you. You're all set. Okay, this is the city of Lansing versus Allen Hooper, 20-03571. Appearance, please.
Elizabeth Marconi on behalf of the city of Lansing.
Assistant Public Defender Jessica Straub on behalf of Mr. Allen, who I've not seen this morning, Your Honor, nor was I able to make contact from last week.
Bet someone on the 2020 case would not show up.
I'm sorry, I did not hear you.
So God forbid someone with the 2020 case would not show up. He gave his mother's mail address and his friend's phone number. Okay, city, it's not 10 o'clock yet. Do you have anybody else here? No? You do. Oh, ready on him? City of Lansing versus Lewis Nelson, 26-00610 and 26L2987351. Appearance, please.
Elizabeth Marconi on behalf of the city of Lansing.
Assistant Public Defender Jessica Straub on behalf of Mr. Lewis Nelson, who is standing to my right.
Mr. Nelson, are you driving while license is suspended and expired plate? How are we proceeding?
Your Honor, the city has extended its standard licensing offer and also asked that if the plate is fixed, to offer proof of that as well.
Your Honor, Mr. Nelson has become aware that he has some outstanding fines that he needs to satisfy before he can get his license reinstated. We're asking the court today for some time for him to do that.
How much time do you think?
4 weeks or a month, Your Honor. If the court's amenable.
Looks like our next available dates in July anyways.
July 13th.
July 13th at 10:30. Any additional matters for the record?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
Thank you, Ron.
What's your name, sir?
Bernard Anderson.
There's another iPhone here. Let's see who it is.
Bernard Anderson.
Yeah, but I have two people here or two iPhones here. Sir, what's your name?
Daryl Anderson.
Boom. Both the Andersons are here. No relation?
Not at all.
There you go.
Or is it for every time they're on the.
I don't know. Back to back on the docket. Okay, did you all need to, one of them does not have an attorney. Mr. Bernard does not have an attorney, is that correct?
That's what we're.
Correct.
Okay, and then someone's representing Daryl.
Yes, I'm representing Daryl.
Are you ready on him?
I think we are.
Okay, City of Lansing versus Daryl Anderson. This is 25L2971312, 26L2997811, and then 26L2997812. Appearance, please.
Elizabeth Bartolome on behalf of the City of Lansing.
Assistant Public Defender. Assistant Public Defender Justin Strauss on behalf of Mr. Daryl Anderson, who is here remotely.
Okay, we have a failure to display ops, expired license, and a failure to stop drive. How are we proceeding on this?
Your Honor, the city has asked if, has offered that if Mr. Anderson would like to get his license valid, we'd be willing to give him an opportunity to do so. If not, or if it doesn't seem that that is realistic, the offer would be to plead guilty as charged on the no ops and accept responsibility on the civil infraction while dismissing the expired license.
Based on discussion that I had with Mr. Anderson last week, it does appear that he would like to take that latter offer. And do what? And plead guilty as charged on no ops, accept responsibility on the civil infraction. And the city, I think, agreed to dismiss the expired license.
That's correct.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Teams they will.
off the record. You can go meet with the other Mr. Anderson.
And wanted a public defender, the other one said.
For Bernard Anderson?
Yeah, for Bernard, so I just want to confirm that he doesn't want an attorney, he does.
Yeah, I just sent you the file. That's
Oh,
more.
Mine says he failed. He has a speeding and then a driving while license is suspended. Mr. Anderson, Mr. Bernard Anderson, did
Yes.
you decline public defender?
Say that again, Mel.
Did you request a public defender?
Yes, I did. They said I made too much, but he had asked me all my bills, my money went to, so I don't have the money to afford a lawyer.
Okay, you said you did do an intake and they said that
He
you made
just
too much
asked me,
money?
the lawyer asked me a question, how much money I made. I put me and my wife's income together, so he said that was too much money.
That doesn't sound like it was a accurate intake. So what we'll do is I'll have a public defender log in and do an intake with you now.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, back on the record for Daryl Anderson. We had to go off the record, Mr. Anderson, because you failed to appear for show cause last week on May 26th.
I mean, I was in there. I just had an internet problem, but I was in there for like an hour. It was a lot. It was filled up that courtroom, and then he just let me out. But I contacted my attorney and let him know.
You don't have an attorney on this one anymore because there is, I don't even know if you ever had an attorney. You didn't have an attorney on this ever. You defaulted on it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he did contact Melissa Vachon, who forwarded the voicemail over to me. I did see Daryl Anderson that day on Zoom, but he was gone at some point, and we just got so busy that I could not confer with Ms. Nash about him having been booted or losing service or whatever happened that created an interruption.
Yeah, well, Mr. Anderson had a court date. If he got booted, he's got to see me. He was supposed to see me and show me the cause why he didn't pay his $198. Not email Ms. Vachon, not just move on with his life. He was supposed to pay it. He was supposed to pay that back in March and then got an extension to pay it in April. And so 30 days after that was the show cause. And then here we are in June. And you think I'm going to take a plea to some other stuff for you to not pay that either?
No, ma'am.
Plea, your fines are due at the date of plea. I'm not a bill collector. When are you paying this $198 from the previous fine?
I can pay it on June 11th, which I think is a Thursday.
Okay, and so now he wants to plead to the no ops, or failure to display an operator's license. The city will dismiss the expired plate, and then he's going to plead to the bill to stop leaving an alley or private drive.
Yes, sir.
Or accept responsibility. And then not pay his fines today.
That I don't know.
You all give your offers. You all should be telling your clients payment is due at the time of plea. Usually the amount of show causes, bench warrants for failure to pay that we have at this point, it is astronomical. And it's really because the defense attorneys are not telling their clients the law. Payment is due at the time of plea. When are you going to pay these fines if you plead guilty?
How much are they total, ma'am?
The no ops or failure to display ops will be $200. The failure to stop after the private drive is $135.
I know on the 11th I'll be able to have the bulk of it, and on the week after, I think the 19th, because I get paid on Thursdays.
Okay, raise your right hand. You solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give is the truth and the whole truth under penalty of perjury.
Yes, ma'am.
You can put your hand down. Okay, on the no ops in possession, you have the right to proceed to trial, and you can have a jury trial by right. You also by right can require that the prosecution prove each element of the charge beyond a reasonable doubt. Do you understand that?
Yes.
You have the right to seek, hear, or question any witness called to testify against you, the right to call your own witnesses or present evidence that you believe show a defense to this charge. You understand that?
Yes.
Okay, you're willing to give up those rights today?
Yes.
Anyone threatening you to give up your right to have a trial in this matter and the rights that come with the trial?
No.
Any promises extended to you to get you to give up those rights?
No.
And are you pleading guilty because you believe you are guilty?
Yes.
As to failure to display an operator's license, how do you
Yes.
plead?
Yes. Guilty.
Oh, okay, factual basis.
Mr. Anderson, on November 11th of 2025 at approximately 9:03 a.m., were you driving your automobile around South Waverly and West Holmes?
Yes.
And is that located in Lansing, Michigan, Ingham County?
Yes.
And at that location, did you fail to display a valid license to the police officer
Yes.
after being pulled over?
Yes.
City satisfied with factual basis.
The court is also satisfied. I'll accept your plea and find your plea to be freely, voluntarily, and intelligently made. The fine on that is $200. You did post $100 bond. So we'll apply that. And so your balance is 100 on that. And we'll note that you'll pay the balance by July 13th on that file, okay?
Yes.
And then the failure to stop after exiting or before exiting an alley or private drive. You accept responsibility, correct?
Yes.
The fine is $135. And you said you need how much time to pay that?
The 135 I can pay on the 11th, June 11th.
Okay, so you're gonna pay that as well as the 198 on June 11th?
Well, can I pay the 198 on the 11th and then the following Thursday pay the 135?
Yes, the following Thursday would be the 18th. So you're gonna do this
Okay.
one on June 18th?
Yes.
Okay, I actually wrote June 25th just to be safe. If you need an extension, you have to contact the court to request the extension. You can't just blow it off because it'll go to either show cause or bench warrant status. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have any questions?
No.
Okay, you're all set. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
No problem.
Bye.
Did Mr. Bernard Anderson return? Might be in a breakout room. So he needs a new date. It's July 13th. Okay, Mr. Anderson, we're gonna reset your matter so that they can process your requests for a public defender.
July 13th
Sure.
at
11? Yeah. July 13th at 11.
Yeah, thank you.
I had one other question
Yes.
regarding this case. So Mr. Anderson is going to be traveling out of state between the dates of June 24th and July 3rd. He told me that he will be heading to Vegas to celebrate both his and his wife's birthdays. So we would just like to request that he be allowed to travel.
Give me the dates.
June 24th to July 3rd.
I'll note that in the file. He's all set.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you. You're all set, Mr. Anderson.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And then we got seen Lewis Nelson yet. Okay, we're ready on Rogers.
Yes, Your Honor.
This is City of Lansing versus Aaron Rogers, 25-018-16, appearance, please.
Elizabeth Marconi on behalf of the city of Lansing.
Assistant Public Defender Joseph Hardy on behalf of Mr. Rogers.
Okay, Mr. Rogers has a knife over 3 inches pre-trial today. I think there was at least back last year efforts to try to resolve this globally because he had another matter, another pending felony. How are we proceeding?
Your Honor, the city has extended an either or offer, either a breach of the peace civil infraction or a time served if he has any.
Well, I discussed this police report with Mr. Rogers. While it wasn't his intention to plead, what I will inform the court of is that he just had his teeth pulled today. He's still currently under the influence of stuff that's making him drowsy. I wouldn't feel comfortable entering a plea today, considering his state of mind, and also he was told not to talk. So we're paying for him to talk. At this point,
Sounds good. But I have a question. What happened with this felony?
yeah. Look up our case files.
I only asked because in September, it says that there was an effort to work on a resolution. He had a pending felony, no further issues. The city will amend to breach of the peace. So what were the further issues?
It looks like Mr. Palmer, who's no longer with our office, was on that case. It appears that back in November is when he was sentenced to probation, and it was reduced down to a use of methamphetamine. He received 7-4-11 status, and I believe that is what he was on probation for. That we handled
In November?
Yeah, and that's
Okay.
when, because we handled the probation violation hearing last week, that's probation was stemming from that charge. So that's what happened with that. It appears that this case was not resolved with that.
No, I'm not, it wasn't supposed to be. It was supposed to be that he had no further issues. They would reduce it to a breach of the peace. And so I was trying to figure out what was the further issues that prevented them from reducing it to a breach of the peace for their offer. What's he in Eaton County for, or was he in Eaton County? I know this was reset because he was in Eaton County. Why is he in jail now?
Well, you sentenced him last.
For probation violation?
Yeah, for the probation violation. He was to stay in custody in ICJ until he can be released to treatment. That's why I believe that he is currently in ICJ.
Okay, the violation was from when?
The violation was for absconding, I believe.
When?
The date of the violation was March 24th, 2026.
Okay, well, then there was further issues, that's what. Got it. Okay, so we gotta reset this so that he could consider and decide if he's gonna take a plea to the charge.
Yes.
July 13th at 11. July 13th at 11. You're all set for today, Mr. Rogers.
Thank you.
You're welcome. God bless you. Let's see. John Marshall's not here.
Does not appear so.
Not
Your
yet,
Honor.
at least. It's Mr. Usman. There he is. anything? No?
Not as far as I'm aware.
Okay, this is City of Lansing versus John Lewis Marshall the third, 26004581, appearance, please.
Elizabeth Crook only on behalf of the City of Lansing.
Okay, Mr. Merrill, I'm sorry, Marshall, that is, did not appear. This is for housing compliance. Compliance, what do you want to do with this?
Your Honor, my officer has appeared, we've spoken about this matter. The city would be requesting a default judgment in the amount of $500 and a 30-day order of compliance. It appears that based on photos and my speaking with the code officer, there are concerns, particularly with that the neighborhood have shared with him regarding the fence at the property. It is in disrepair. Their children could be running in and out of there, which is made more concerning by the fact that there is a swimming pool full of standing water and algae and various growths in there that they could fall into. The grass and weeds were also cited as
Your request is granted. And then you want to set for 30 days.
yes, Your Honor.
I think it's up to July 13th.
Yes, that's 11.
At 11.
Thank you, Your Honor. I'll submit a 7-day order for you.
Thank you. Your officer left already, correct? I think he did. Oh, okay. And then are both public defenders, Scott? You did not see Adam Ramel.
No, as far as I'm aware, Your Honor.
Ramel. And then sir, on the iPhone, what's your name? Can you unmute, please?
Christopher Wallace.
Okay, to the sir in the neon shirt, can you unmute and tell me your name?
Yes, Brian Walker.
Thank you. Are any of those your clients?
These are both Jessica's.
So she's on doing the language line. Oh, the code compliance is back. I'll let them know you're all set.
Thank you.
Mr. Bayou?
Yes,
You're
I'm
all
here.
set.
Okay.
You're all set.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Honor.
You're welcome. You said Wallace?
Yeah.
Mr. Wallace, you should have gotten a request to join the breakout room.
Oh, I thought that was from my daughter. I'm sorry. I did, but I denied it.
Perfect. That was helpful.
Okay, okay, so we'll adjourn this and then we'll request an interpreter. Right off the file?
Oh,
No, I think I give it to you.
I got it.
How much time? Well, I guess he's gonna get at least till July 13th. Is that
Yeah.
sufficient?
I think that will work out.
July 13th at 1:15. July 13th at 1:15. And what language did we use there?
We absolutely need Arabic Sudanese, not French.
Okay, Arabic Sudanese. So Dayton will be all set. I also have Selena Rodriguez here and then Brian Walker.
ahead, Don.
I'm sorry? Marshall was base running, wasn't
Or no, it was default, it was the.
it? Or default, that was a co-compliance, John Marshall. But you have Brian Walker, and then there's Selena Rodriguez here.
Yeah, I'm ready with Rodriguez.
Okay, we're on the record in the matter of the City of Lansing versus Selena Rodriguez, 25-0449, appearance please.
On behalf of City of Lansing.
Assistant Public Defender Jessica Straub on behalf of Ms. Selena Rodriguez, who is here remotely via phone.
Okay, this is a driving while license is suspended. How are we proceeding on this?
Your Honor, it looks like the previous offer was a reduction to a no obstacle field to reduce if valid. If not, then a plea to the charge would be appropriate.
Ms. Rodriguez would like to continue to work on getting valid. She had a lot of outstanding fines, Your Honor, and she is slowly but surely working on chipping away at those. I do believe that 4 weeks would be helpful.
July 13th at 1:15. July 13th at 1:15. You have any questions for the court today, Ms. Rodriguez?
No, I don't.
Okay, we'll see you on July 13th.
Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Sure.
She most recently has received some.
Thank you.
You represent Mr. Walker.
I do, Your Honor. I need to speak with them.
Okay. Your attorney's gonna log in to meet with you, Mr. Walker. What's going on with Chris Wallace?
He just needs a new date, Your Honor.
Mr. Wallace? Okay, new date for what?
Joseph just told me, Your Honor.
I
I'm doing something else.
He's working on providing proof of valid registration for a family vehicle as the vehicle he had in Savant.
July 13th at 1:15. July 13th at 1:15.
July 13th.
You have any questions today, Mr. Wallace?
No, ma'am.
Okay, you're all set. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, this is the City of Lansing versus Brian Walker, 25-02841, appearance please.
Elizabeth Kirkland on behalf of the City of Lansing.
Assistant Public Defender Justice Rob on behalf of Mr. Brian Walker, who is here remotely via Zoom.
Okay, Mr. Walker had a driving while license is suspended that we reset. He was working with Graywall to get his license restored. What's the status update?
It does not appear at this time, Your Honor, that he is going to be able to do that in a timely fashion. So at this point, he is going to go ahead and plead to the driving while license suspended.
Is that correct, Mr. Walker?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, if you can raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give us the truth and the whole truth under penalty of perjury?
I do.
You can put your hand down. Okay, you have the right in this matter to maintain your innocence and take this matter to jury trial and have the city prove your guilt by proving each element of the charge of driving while license is suspended beyond a reasonable doubt. Do you understand that?
I understand.
You have the right to see, hear, or question any witness called to testify against you, the right to call your own witnesses or present evidence that you believe show a defense to the charge, the right to remain silent and not have silence be used against you. You understand that?
I understand.
Okay. And you would not be operating a motor vehicle today, would you?
No.
Okay, and so you understand, or you are looking to plead guilty because you believe you're guilty of the driving while license suspended?
Yes, Your Honor.
And you do understand that this could impact whatever you're working on towards trying to get your license restored, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, as to the driving while license is suspended, how do you plead?
I plead guilty.
Factual basis.
Mr. Walker, on September 15th of 2025, around 8:03 a.m., were you located at North Larch in East Michigan?
Yes, correct.
And is that location in Ingham County, Lansing, Michigan?
Yes.
And at that location, were you pulled over by a police officer?
Yes, City of Lansing.
Okay, and at that time, had you been driving while your license was suspended?
I was.
The city satisfied with factual basis.
Now the court is also satisfied with the factual basis. I'll accept your plea. And I find your plea to be duly voluntarily and intelligently made. The fine is $200. When will you pay?
I'm sorry, was that a question?
Yes, when are you paying?
$200?
Correct.
I can pay Thursday or Friday of this week when I get paid.
Okay, I'll note that you'll make payment by Friday. Do you have any questions for the court?
I do not. Will I get an email or a notification how to pay that?
No, you will not. You'll go to the court website. If you want to pay it electronically, you'll use your case number. And then you can pay it online. Otherwise, you have to come up and make payment at the criminal traffic window or mail, check, or money order with your case number on it.
Okay, I understand.
Okay. Any other questions, sir?
I do not.
Okay, you're all set. Thank you.
Appreciate the court's time.
No problem. We didn't see any of the other individuals from 11 o'clock. Robert Alvarado, no one's had contact. Trespassing the red tag.
No, Your Honor.
Okay, we'll do a bench warrant on that. Rusty Button.
I was not able to make contact with Mr. Button. I was standing effort, Your Honor, and it does appear that he's here.
Acknowledge your bench warrant. Full picture. Let's see, Liarvis Collier.
He's here, Your Honor.
City of Lansing versus Liarvis Collier, 25-00945, 26-00643, 26-00686, 26L296002, 26L296803, 26L200032, 26L300033. Appearances, please.
Elizabeth Perponi on behalf of the city of Lansing.
Assistant Public Defender Joseph Harvey, on behalf of Mr. Collier, who was standing to my right here, and we just need to get some paperwork.
With the number of cases, Your Honor, we felt it prudent to write them out, what the plea was.
Due to the edits, I'll just send you a ticket for the no contest plea that was originally going to be guilty. But I'll be sending over that ticket right now.
Ticket for what? Which one is in the contest plea?
It'll be the 2025 case.
All our files have tickets in them.
Yeah, so the ticket for the 2025 case 25-00945-OT due to client's lack of memory of that incident. We'd be requesting that he be allowed to enter in a no contest plea to that particular charge, but he does have memory of the other incident, the 2026 incident, so he'll be pleading guilty to those.
Raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give is the truth and the whole truth under penalty of perjury?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. You want to plead guilty to driving while license is suspended from 26-008686, that's correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
And then the no ops 25-00945, you want to plead no contest to failure or license driving while license not valid or proper.
Yes, Your
Okay, and you don't remember that incident?
Honor. I don't recall that I had
This was
any
on
issues.
or about March 27, 2025 at or near South Cedar in Kavanaugh. And you would have, and it states you were arrested on that date because you had an outstanding warrant.
Yeah.
You don't remember?
Well, I was arrested. I do recall, because I didn't know I had some outstanding tickets and I had got arrested. So, I do recall that taking place. I recall getting
Pulled over and arrested?
for some outstanding tickets.
You were arrested for outstanding ticket, but you weren't pulled over for arrest for outstanding ticket stuff, correct?
Correct.
Okay, so, but you don't remember when that was? It's just
No.
vague, is what you're saying?
No,
That's
until you brought that to my attention about getting arrested for the outstanding warrant tickets and whatnot. That jogs my memory.
okay. That typically helps because it does say that at the bottom under the remarks section that you were lodged on that date for a warrant. Okay, and then it says he's going to plead guilty to the unregistered vehicle. This is in 26 L30000032. Is that correct, sir? Sir? That's correct. You're going to also plead guilty to the driving an unregistered vehicle? Okay, and accept responsibility to a no insurance violation?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, it looks like the city is dismissing remaining. Is that accurate?
Yes, Your Honor, that's accurate.
Okay. You understand that you have the right to the presumption of innocence in the matters that are considered misdemeanors?
Yes.
And so you can maintain your innocence and proceed to jury trial and require that the prosecution prove your guilt by proving each element beyond a reasonable doubt for those charges. You understand that?
Yes.
You have the right to be silent at any of your jury trials and not have silence be used against you, or waive silence and take the stand and give testimony on your own behalf. You have the right to see and question in court any witness that's called to testify against you, and the right to subpoena witnesses that will testify on your behalf. So all of those are rights you would have to give up today if you want to accept the plea offer. You understand that? And you're willing to do that?
Yes.
And is anyone threatening you to do that? Any promises are being extended to you in exchange for a guilty plea to this plea deal?
No.
Okay. As to The driving while license is suspended in 26-008. 686, that is, how do you plead? And then as to the no ops in possession and file number 25-00945, how do you plead? And then a factual basis, please, counsel.
Thank you, Your Honor. So is it true that on March 10th, 2026, around 11:46 a.m., that you were driving at or around Cedar Homes?
Yes,
Okay. Is it true that when you were driving that you were pulled over?
yes,
Okay. Is it true that when the police officer requested you to hand over a license, that you provided one that was suspended, revoked, or denied?
that's correct, yes.
Okay. And this happened within the city of Lansing, in the county of England, in the state of Michigan?
Yes,
Okay. And is it true that on the same date, at the same time, that the police officer requested you provide vehicle registration? Okay. Is it true that at this time that you were unable to provide a valid vehicle registration?
that's correct.
And for the record, you are pleading guilty to the driving unregistered, correct?
Yes,
Okay, the no ops.
I believe the no ops, I believe, was the contest.
He pled guilty, he said he remembers now.
Oh, okay. Is it true that on March 27th, 2025, at around 11:23 p.m., that you were driving at or near Cedar Street and Kavanaugh Road? Okay. And is it true that this time you were pulled over?
yes,
Okay. Is it true that the officer requested you provide a driver's license and that you were unable to provide a valid one?
yes,
Okay. And you're pleading guilty because you believe that you are guilty?
yes, sir.
Okay. And this all occurred in the city of Lansing?
Yes,
It's in the county of England, state of Michigan?
yes,
The city satisfies the factual basis for each of the charges.
The board is also satisfied with factual basis. I'll accept your plea. Bring your plea freely, voluntarily, and intelligently made. Does he at this time have a valid license?
Not to my understanding.
The no ops fine is $200. The unregistered. Driving unregistered vehicle is $205. And then driving while license is suspended is $200. What do you think? $605.
$605. After speaking with my client, he said that he would be able to place a payment of $200 today.
I'll pay the no ops today because that's the oldest case.
We would request that he be allowed to pay the rest of the balance within the next 2 weeks.
Yeah, I'm gonna pay the 205 within 2 weeks. And the driving while license 200 within 30 days.
Thank you, Your Honor.
So obviously you can pay it in advance, but that gives him at least 30 days to get it all paid, okay? You have any questions at this time? Get you to the window to make your payment today. Any additional matters for the record?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
No, Your Honor, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Have a good day.
You too. These are the dismissed ones. Oh, Joey brought that up.